Hello. I'm Simeon. I'm the proprietor of this inn. Oh, it's been in my family for generations. So what else was I supposed to be but be an innkeeper? Like my father before me and his father before him, and, well, it's a living. Barely. Oh, my great-grandfather Mordecai, oh, may his name be blessed, could have found a better place for an inn. Bethlehem. Oi.
Simeon, have you finished sweeping the rooms?
Yes, dear. That's my wife, Sarah. A good woman. Well, she helps me out here around the inn along with her mom, Zipporah, and, well, it's a good thing, too, because I'm going to need their help tonight. For 40 years I've lived here, the keeper of this inn. I've tried to make a living, but the profits very thin. People rarely travel to this quiet little town, but if they stop, it's only 'cause the sun is going down. Most evenings here are peaceful, for traffic here is slight, so usually I nap, but not tonight. A census has been ordered by the powers up in Rome, and all those born in Bethlehem will have to come back home. For this burden to our people, it is Rome we have to thank. But while they're counting heads, I'm counting money in the bank. What a night! What a night! Finally, the fish are going to bite. All who need a room, I must assume, are stopping here. Unless you make Jerusalem, then nothing else is near. How I waited so for this. It's a census I can't miss. So I'll relish every shekel, every mite. I won't soon forget this Bethlehem night.
Hey, I was here first. I'm tired. I was here first. I want to learn.
Please, form a line. I'll be with you as soon as I can.
Hey, I'm Benjamin. I'm a fisherman. We traveled day and night. We ran into some highwaymen who robbed us just for spite. A room where we'll be safe and warm is all that we could wish. And since they stole my money, I have to pay in fish.
Boy. Next.
My name is Rabbi Ezra. This is Rachel. She's my wife. She's used to being pampered with the finer things in life. So pull out all the stops and do whatever it will take. But seeing I'm a rabbi, could you bless us with a break?
What a night! What a night! It is all that I can do to be polite. I hate it when they ask you for a favor with a smirk. If only I could just avoid the public in my work. I honestly admit that at times I want to quit. If conditions don't get better, then I might. I won't soon forget this Bethlehem night.
I'm Anna. This is Abraham. We need a room and quick. Well, I've been traveling for hours and I think I'm getting sick. The trek we made from Gaza had me talking of divorce, where all I've seen for hours is the backside of a horse.
What a night! What a night! It's no wonder that we all should be uptight.
We didn't ask to come here, but there's nowhere else to go.
The atmosphere is from here, but how are we to know? We hope it's not too late for this evening to be great. At least we hope it all will turn out right. But how can we forget this Bethlehem night?
Has anyone seen my bag? Where are we supposed to go? Anna, do you remember where he said room 17 is?
Ezra, did you get the room I requested? You know I wanted the room with the king-size mat. Now, are we supposed to carry all these things to the room ourselves? I'm just too tired.
Yes, dear.
Hey, excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, can you tell me where we're supposed to go for the census?
Oh, they say you're supposed to meet in the town square at 9 o'clock in the morning, and they said everything should be done by evening.
Good, because I got some places that I need to go.
Oh, perhaps you could stay an extra day, do some sightseeing. Oh, we got Rachel's too.
I don't
David's,
think so.
Phil de
I'd rather
Boaz,
not. No thanks.
Well, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to stay here any longer than I had to. This place has its own certain charm, but I'd rather be in Jerusalem. And after all, at these prices, we won't have any money left to pay our taxes.
Well, just whose idea was this new tax anyway?
Hey, wasn't it Caesar Augustus?
Now, I thought he was the one that said, read my lips, no new taxes.
Now, that was a politician talking. Maybe in a couple of thousand years you can trust what a politician says, but certainly not now.
Seems like every time you turn around, the Romans want something else. And you can't go anywhere without seeing them. I just wish they'd go home and leave us alone.
Leave us alone?
Yeah.
Since when has anyone ever left us alone? Jewish people have always felt the hand of oppression on their shoulders. Is this any different? Doesn't this seem rather deja vu-ish, this being Jewish and feeling oppressed? Seems like God's a little overdue-ish on his promise that we'd be blessed. This Roman blight just might be the final straw. Enough's enough. There ought to be a law. Where is it written that a man should pay a tax on his camel or his business or his wife? If only we could find a way to stop them in their tracks and get them off our backs for life.
And where is it that a Roman gets to rule over the land of God's elect?
An oversight, I'm sure.
A source of ridicule.
But one I hope that God will soon correct.
We know it's written in the book of books that it's God who looks on the ways of men. But where is it written that these Roman shooks are part of his eternal plan?
Where is it written that Caesar gets to call for a tax at his slightest whim? I know it's written that murder is forbidden, but surely can't apply to him.
And where is it written we should give the Romans space, surrendering our money and our home?
When it comes to getting in your face,
There's just no place like Rome. We know it's written in the book of books that it's God who looks on the ways of men. But where is it written that these Roman shooks are part of his eternal plan?
In the Torah there are laws for eating, so our food will be sanctified. But where is it written we must swallow all our pride?
we obey the Torah down to the letter, 'cause it makes life better, not worse. But if living like this is an earthly blessing, then I hate to see a curse.
Where is it written that a man should pay a tax on his camel or his business or his wife? If only we could find a way to stop them in their tracks and get them off our backs for life. Where is it written we must give the Romans space, surrendering our money and our home? When it comes to getting in your face, there's just no place like Rome. We
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir. My wife and I, we've been traveling a long time, and we're very tired, and we were wondering if you have a place to stay for the night.
Did you hear what they said? We've traveled a long way. We're very tired. We need a place to stay. I'm sorry, your name?
Joseph.
Well, Joseph, we are full. No room.
But my wife, she's with child, and her back hurts, and do you have possibly a room that you can
Did you
spare?
just hear what I said? We're full, no rooms. Hey, what do you want me to do? Throw out one of the other customers? Can't do it. Sorry.
Excuse me, something wrong? Oh, first child?
Yeah.
Well, don't worry, everyone gets a little nervous with their first child.
No, you don't understand. The baby that she's carrying it's a very special baby.
Well, they all are, at first. You'll get over that soon enough.
No, you don't understand. You see, there was this angel, and he came to us.
Joseph, I've got to lie down. Now.
Excuse me.
An angel. Now I've heard everything.
I don't get it.
Mother, please, just go peel the potatoes for tonight. We're about to have a lot of people for dinner. Rebecca, keep an eye on her. Make sure she doesn't goof around.
Say, I feel for you two. Really, I do. I have children of my own, and plus I know what it's like to have a wife with child. Listen, how about this? You two can sleep in this stable out back for half price.
I don't think that's really acceptable. You see, is there possibly any place else?
Joseph.
All right, we'll take it.
Ooh, I can hardly wait for the next census. Follow me.
You stay right here. I'm going to take our bags to our rooms. It's going to be fine. I'll come back for you.
Okay, hurry.
Yes.
Father, this is so much harder than I thought it would be. And the baby's not even here yet. I feel like we're letting you down.
Oh, excuse me. Are you all right?
Yes. Just mostly tired, I think. I hope.
I'm Sarah. I'm the innkeeper's wife.
Oh, hello.
How long until your baby comes?
Oh, feels like he'll be here any minute.
He? How do you know it's going to be a boy?
I just know. Do you have any children?
Yes, two. Rebecca's our oldest, and our son is Stephen, spitting image of Simeon. He becomes more like his father every day. Guess that's the way it is with boys, always wanting to be like their fathers.
I'm counting on that.
Do you need anything?
I just need to lie down. This long trip came at a bad time.
I understand that. Yes. How about I show you to your room?
Yes, thank you.
Well, here we are. Home sweet home. Oh, sweet smelling anyway. Whoops. Might want to set up over here. The sheep are kind of partial to that side. They like to be out of the wind. Well, good night.
Good night. Well, it's not too bad. I mean, it's just for one night, and we're just only going to sleep here, so as long as we stay right over here. Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's not much. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
Thank you.
Mary, it's going to be all right. We're just going to sleep here, and besides, at least we won't be in that crowded inn where anyone will bother us. It'll just be the two of us.
Or the three of us.
Well, look at it this way. I mean, we won't have to worry about the hustle and bustle, and, it'll just be a nice, quiet evening.
I'm not so sure we'll be so quiet.
You mean, you think it's going to happen tonight? Oh my. Well, let me get you, what is it that you need?
Oh, maybe a blanket right now?
Blanket. Okay, blanket.
Lord, this is Mary. I'm sorry to bother you. Seems that we're in quite a mess. You see, this is less than we ever expected. The inn was so full that we were rejected. I think that my time is at hand, but Lord, could this be what you've planned? I trust in your wisdom that all will be right, but not in this place, Lord, and please not tonight. I wouldn't have minded a shed or a hovel, but here I must clear off my bed with a shovel. For Joseph, it's worse than he thinks. It's cold and it's dark and it stinks. I need some comfort tonight, for I'm tired and I'm lonely and frightened. On this most unlikely night, in this most unlikely sight, it's so bleak and forlorn here. Is it asking too much? Should a baby be born here with cattle and such, especially your holy son? I'm so sorry, Lord, what have I done? On this most unlikely night, I just can't believe it's right that a God so precise could have things so amiss, that from sheer paradise to a place such as this would not seem peculiar at all. For a king to be born in a stall.
Mary, are you okay? Is there something wrong?
Joseph, this baby can't be born here tonight. So awful in this place.
Well, I guess you're right. But God knows that. I mean, he could have made room inside for us if he wanted to. He could have made room in a palace. Mary, I know it's so hard to understand. All of this with the angel and the baby and now this. It's not what I've hoped for you and me, but the child you are carrying is very important, and if he's to be born in a stable, then so be it. God knows what he's doing. On this most unlikely night, choice is black or white. So with faith we'll believe what we can comprehend. You were there from the start, you'll be there till the end. Your presence is real as the wind that is hidden from sight. On this most unlikely night.
And they took our bag and they robbed us and everything completely gone.
All right, ladies, no time to waste. The men will be here any minute, hungry as can be. And you know how they can be when they're hungry. Rebecca, would you help Grandma set the table?
I can help too.
Wonderful. Elizabeth, would you and Judith light the rest of the candles?
Where would you like this?
Over here.
And what about these?
Over there.
Mama, why do women light the candles, mend the sandals, scrub the floors? And why do only women set the table when men are able to do the chores?
There's a phrase that they use for their position that explains the ways of men.
When you ask, they will quote from their tradition.
That's the way it's always been. That's the way it is in Israel. The Papa's way is best. Papa handles all the thinking work, and we do all the rest. Never mind that all the power and the benefits are his. If only we will mind our business, all is well. That's the way it is in Israel.
Abraham's a very good provider, but he's tighter than a vice.
My Benjamin will freely help another, or my mother, but for a price. They will argue the scriptures but confound them till their tempers start to flash. Then they take it on those around them, but they won't take out the trash.
That's the way it is in Israel. The Papa's way is best. Papa handles all the thinking work, and we do all the rest. Never mind that all the power and the benefits are his. If only we will mind our business, all is well. That's the way it is in Israel. Every day they sit and mash their wits, talking Torah verse by verse. Every word spews fire and brimstone like Gomorrah. Holy worse. That's the way it is in Israel. The Papa's way is best. Papa handles all the thinking work, and we do all the rest. Never mind that all the power and the benefits are his. If only we will mind our business, all is well. That's the way it is in Israel.
Perfect. Rebecca, come sit next to me. Stephen, would you sit next to your father? Rabbi Ezra, would you and your beautiful wife Rachel take a place there in the center? Benjamin, you and the others find some room down there, please. Perfect. That's I'm sorry. I'm going to need you to serve tonight. You might get to eat later.
Ooh, what is that green stuff? I'm not eating that. Have you seen their kitchen?
Just eat it, Rachel, and be grateful.
How can I be grateful when
Even a rooster, when he takes a drink of water, lifts his face to the heavens. You can be grateful. We can all be grateful. God has brought us all here safely, and for that we are thankful. For those who have caused us to come here, perhaps we're not so thankful. However, God in his providence knows what is best for us. So who are we to argue? Now let us be thankful for this meal and for our host, and let us look forward to a time very soon when our thanks to God will overflow because he has sent to us our Messiah.
Well, with all due respect, Rabbi, I mean, you don't know that it's going to be soon. I mean, we've been waiting for centuries. Are you aware of some sign of his coming?
No, I have not seen a sign. However, when it happens, God will be sure that we know. He will not make us guess. There will probably be some sort of sign.
I don't get it.
Well, I've seen some sign that is true. It is time to eat. Rabbi?
Blessed be thy name, O Lord our God, for by thy hand our mouths are fed. Thou who with compassion for thy creatures gives to us our daily bread. Creator of the universe, though no request can be too great a task for you. Would it just make matters worse if we should dare one simple thing to ask of you? Have pity on your people and the city of your throne, for Israel is longing from its very dust and stone to see our consolation and to claim him as our own, the Messiah.
Place in time that you've appointed, let us see with our own eyes the Lord's anointed, blessed hope for all of Israel. From the mountains every tongue will tell that God on high has sent to earth his chosen King to satisfy the heart of every living thing. One blessed hope shall come to reign, and all is
Pass the squash.
We marveled at the victories that by your hand has given great renown to us. Awesome is your power, for you made the walls of Jericho fall down for us. You heard the prayer of Daniel in the hungry lion's den. So hear our cries of mercy, Lord, deliver us again. Send us our Redeemer, let the glorious reign begin. A Messiah. May this be the place in time that you've appointed. Let us see with our own eyes the Lord's anointed, blessed hope for all of Israel. From the mountains every tongue will tell that God on high has sent to earth his chosen King to satisfy the heart of every living thing. One blessed hope shall come to reign, and all is
Excuse me, sir? Sir?
Excuse me. What?
Well, I think Mary's gonna have the baby tonight.
One moment, please. What do you mean she's gonna have her baby tonight? In my stable? On the busiest night ever? What are you thinking?
Well, it's not like we had planned this. Is it possible that you have someplace...
Not a chance. I have the most important people to take care of. Oh, I'm so honored to have you find representatives from Jerusalem here tonight.
Excuse me, sir. Can I talk to you for a second? You see, you may have heard that my wife and I had to stay out in the stable in the back, and, well, she's with child, and I was hoping that maybe you would borrow your room. You see, the baby she's about to have is an incredibly important baby.
Oh? What makes you think this baby's so important?
Well, I don't have time to get into this, but you see, there was this angel, and he told us something amazing. And you must believe me when I say, Mary's baby's going to change everything.
An angel, huh? What made you think it was an angel?
Well...
Ezra, do you have my water?
Coming, dear. I'm sorry. My wife is in our room, and, well, she's very particular. I'm sorry. Excuse me?
I don't get it.
Excuse me. Listen, you know we had to stay in the back, and she's...
Look, I feel for you. Really, I do. But my wife would have me stoned in the town square. Besides, why should I give up my room for you?
Because her baby is the Messiah.
Oh. Well, why didn't you say that? Well, in that case, you can forget it.
But you don't understand. There was this...
I know, an angel. Sorry.
But there really was.
You are disturbing the other customers. Just go back to the stable. Babies are born every day. I'm sure you can handle it. Besides, I've heard just about enough about these angel stories.
But...
Enough! Go!
Simeon! I can't believe you. Just come after me.
Ow, ow. Chest hair, chest hair.
What is going on out here? It sounds like Joshua is trying to tear down these walls.
Is this about that couple that keeps trying to get our rooms?
It certainly is. I think he's crazy. He keeps saying an angel told him his baby's going to be the Messiah.
Who are we to say one didn't?
What?
Who are we to say anything? God doesn't need our approval to do his bidding. He gave us a promise long ago that he would send us a Messiah. Imagine if our own pessimism caused us to miss this incredible event. We must be careful that our own hearts aren't hardened like Pharaoh's, who was blinded to God's miracles and glory. Perhaps Joseph is crazy, but what if he's not? I think we should all pray for forgiveness from God for our lack of vision and faith.
How's Mary? Is she okay?
Well, she's about to have a baby.
Well, that's obvious.
No, she's about to have the baby tonight.
Oh, tonight?
Tonight.
I'll go check on her.
Thank you.
Okay. Simeon, I'll be right back. You go ask Mom to put the children to bed.
Father, you know I've had so many questions about this. Like, why me and why Mary? This world could be such a dark and cruel place and seem so unfitting for your son. And I'm sorry I get so angry. It's just I don't know how to do any of all this. I mean, is this how it's going to be from now on? Will people ever accept us? Lord, you've been so good to me. My life's been more than blessed. For you have given me a world of happiness.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes?
I heard Mama talking about the baby, and I thought you might need my blanket. It's sort of worn out, but it might help keep your baby warm.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Mama used to trap my baby brother when he was born.
Well, you don't know how perfect this is.
Can I come see the baby later?
Of course you can. But I think you better go on to bed now because you don't want your mama angry at you.
Good night.
Good night. And thank you. Well, just like you promised, everything will be all right. I'm sorry for ever have doubting you.
Mary, are you all right? Joseph told me you think it's going to be tonight.
I think so.
I brought you a cloth. It's not much. It's all I could find. We're using everything we have for our guests.
Thank you. We don't have anything. Oh, Sarah, I don't have any idea what to do.
You will. God will give you the wisdom. I didn't know what to do either. You said you're having a boy, didn't you? Yeah, well, raising a boy is not that difficult when the father's around. And if your son is anything like my Stephen, he'll be just like his father.
You have no idea. Oh, where's Joseph?
Oh, he went to get some water. He should be right back.
Thank you. Father, thank you for choosing me to bring your blessed son into this world. I don't know why you chose me or why you chose this place, but this is what you planned, so I will trust you. I'm just not sure I know how to raise your son. Maybe Sarah's right. Maybe he'll be just like Joseph, at least for a while. Oh, Father, I know he'll grow into your likeness. Give me strength. Grant me wisdom. Show me the way.
Stephen, what are you doing out of bed? It's so late. Are you all right? Come, sit and rock with me. We never get a chance to do that anymore. I asked the Lord for a beautiful son, and a beautiful son's what I got. I can tell you're a lot like your father, like it or not. And your father will teach you and train you as only a father can, in the things that will hold you, shape you and mold you until you become a man. Locked in a timeless tradition, your destiny calls you. Long before birth, your position was already known. To work in the inn has long been the lot that befalls you. In the ways of your father, you'll walk till you make them your own. Like father, like son, this mystery is spun like
things you have done, and honor the life you've begun, like Father, like Son. Like Joseph, your craft and your skill will be that which will bind you. In the carpenter's shop, he will train you to meet its demands. But why, if you are a king, would God want to find you surrounded by wood, with a hammer and nails in your hands? Like Father, like Son, this mystery is spun like a thread as it runs through the earth. For a child from his moment of birth is the strand that connects one life to the next. Like Father, like Son, I can't help but wonder what promise the future will hold. Will God give you blessings untold for the things you have done, and honor the life you've begun, like Father, like Son? Like Father, like Son, this mystery is spun like a thread as it runs through the earth. For a child from his moment of birth is a strand that connects one life to the next. Like Father, like Son, I can't help but wonder what promise the future will hold. Will God give you blessings untold for the things you have done, and honor the life you've begun, like Father, like Son?
You go on to bed now. Sweet dreams.
Oh, 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 it's time.
Time?
Go get Sarah. She can help.
Okay.
Of all the crazy things, on the busiest night we've ever had, I get these two who say the Son of God's gonna be born out in my stable.
Simeon, sometimes I think your brain is the size of a mustard seed. What does it matter who they say the baby is? And what were you thinking, making them go out in the stable?
Well, how was I supposed to know it was gonna be tonight? What am I supposed to do? Throw out the important people for those two?
And who could be more important than a woman about to give birth? Oh, don't you ever think of anyone but yourself?
I can't believe you said that. I've thought of others 1,000 times.
Name one.
There was that one time when
No.
how about when I went out and
No.
You remember that one night? when
Nope, I don't think so.
No, I hate it when she does that.
Help! Sarah! Anyone! Mary's about to have the baby! We need... I don't know what we need.
You need help. I'll be there in a minute. You go be with Mary.
What's going on?
Oh, sorry for all the commotion, Rabbi. It looks like the Son of God's going to be born out in my stable. You would have thought God would have given something so important a little more thought.
You say that like you don't think it's possible.
Oh, please now. You can't think this is true. Do you?
Aha. But you, Bethlehem Ephrathah, though you are small among the clans of Judah, out of you will come for me one who will be ruler over Israel, whose origins are from old, from ancient times.
We're looking for a baby.
What baby?
We're looking for a baby being born in a stable.
I've got a woman out back who's about to give birth to a baby, but her baby is the Son of God.
Did the angel speak to you too?
An angel spoke to both of you?
What angels? What is it about these angels?
Yes, tell us.
Picture this. It's a cool Judean night, and the stars are shining bright. By their light you see a hillside full of sheep. It's a night like all the others, round the campfire with your brothers, who you're prodding 'cause they're nodding off to sleep. When suddenly this guy just appears out of the sky, and he's glowing from his head down to his feet. You can't speak, you're out of breath, 'cause he scared you half to death, and besides you think it's best to be discreet. You're frozen to the spot, then an angel says, "Fear not, a child is born in Bethlehem tonight, wrapped in cloth from head to feet, in a trough where cattle eat." Then you see the most amazing sight. There were angels everywhere, with angel wings and angel hair, appearing at the twinkle of an eye. Millions of them lighting up the sky. I was frightened as a goat, and my heart was in my throat, and I thought that any minute I would die. Then the angels started singing, and the message they were bringing told of peace on earth that's ringing loud and clear. Then just like that they up and disappear. Since there wasn't any doubt, we packed up and headed out, came to Bethlehem, and so that's why we're here.
I think you ought to go out back.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, sister. What's going on here, Rabbi? I mean, first Joseph and his angel stories, and now the shepherds and theirs?
Since the beginning of time, God has been speaking to man in the most amazing ways.
Why? I mean, why not just...
Talk to us? Because we probably wouldn't listen. But when God speaks to us through a miracle, he has a better chance of getting our attention. When he wants us to know something, he tells us in a way that leaves no doubt he has spoken. Maybe this is a sign.
Could it be? I mean, could it be that this baby being born in my stable will actually be the Lord's Messiah?
Abraham laughed at what he was told, for Sarah, his wife, would be 90 years old. The promise seemed odd, even coming from God. But Simeon, of course you've heard of Isaac. Do you think there's a limit to what he can do? That God has his cans and his can'ts? When he set Israel free and parted the sea, do you think it just happened by chance? Oh, I believe in miracles, and that God has the power and might to create an event that's 100% out of my reach and out of my sight. Oh, I believe in miracles, and it could be conditions are right for God to perform a miracle right here tonight. Joseph said that he talked with an angel. Since when does that make him a fool? That's not nearly as strange as the heated exchange old Balaam had with his mule. Oh, I believe in miracles, and our God makes his miracles great. The chances were slight that the lions that night left Daniel alone, 'cause he already ate. Oh, I believe in miracles, and the chances are good that we might be right on the edge of a miracle right here tonight. Could a wonder like this be the blessing we miss? Will God's miracle be in disguise? Before you can see a miracle, you must look with your heart as well as your eyes. Oh, I believe in miracles, and that God has the power and might to create an event that's 100% out of my reach and out of my sight. Oh, I believe in miracles, and the chances are good that we might be right on the edge of a miracle that could appear right here tonight.
If this is true, then I made it so that the Lord's Messiah would be born in a cold stable. I didn't even make room for him in my own house.
Simeon, God is more interested in you having room in your heart than in your house. Look, that star, that's a sign. Come on, let's go see this baby who's to be our king.
He's beautiful.
Yes, he is.
I'm sorry I had to put baby out here in a stable. It's so awful out here.
No, honey, it was just right. God has a great and wonderful plan for him.
It was true.
What was true?
What the angel said, it was true. Just like in the scriptures.
For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor,
Mighty God,
Eternal Father,
the Prince of Peace. This is our God come to be with us.
And we can see him.
And know him.
and touch him.
And he can touch us.
This is the good news that was promised to us, the hope of Israel, the joy of the world.
Could you forgive an old fool?
Of course we can. Whether you realize it or not, things came to pass just as God intended. It's really not surprising how our God of miracles would choose the most unlikely place and time to bring his son into the world. All is forgiven. The important thing is you're here, now.
Well, I will make room for him in my house and in my heart. Oh, this is just too good to be true.
Now I get it.
what has happened here in this place. Just look at this child and you're staring God in the face. This is one inconceivable, hardly believable mystery. It's a moment in history that's reached a new high.
Who would have thought we'd be privileged to watch it unfold? Now we're the ones who must see that the story is told. For ages to come we'll be part of that number who witness God's power and might for this child that is born unto us. One Bethlehem night.
Our promised Messiah had seemed to be taking a nap. We waited for years, now he's finally been dropped in our lap. In this innocent child, our wildest of dreams have come true. And there's something that I must do, so the world will know.
There's a fire in my soul and it's taking control of my mind. My spirit compels me to tell everyone I can find. I'll shout from the mountains, the hills, and the rooftops. I'll be the one where the burden of proof stops. I know what I've seen, it's all black and white. There's no in between, so starting tonight.
Run, door to spread the word. Town to town till all have heard. Let this passion be the flame within you. Go, light the fire and let it burn. Share the news at every turn. Heart to heart his love will guide you. Hope is born and now it's shining bright. For God sent his Son, one Bethlehem night. The message is clear from the child lying here at our feet. To spread the good tidings of cheer, we must take to the street. Every village and town will turn upside down with the news. It's a calling we can't refuse, so we must go. Run, door to spread the word. Town to town till all